He's Nick. I'm Matt. And we're insufficient.
Everything you just said is factual.
I'm about the facts, man.
You are about the facts.
Sometimes.
Just
especially,
the facts.
You know what? Especially when it comes to Fish playing the E Center in 1998, November 2nd, and playing Dark Side of the Moon.
Don't blow your wad on this. We're going to do a segment. Because, well, we've learned something. People actually want real Fish information, not just some jibber jabber from two extremely handsome men.
With bad hair.
Great hair.
Best hair.
Let me tell you something. Your hair has never looked better.
It's crazy.
Dude, if you're one of the many people that just listen to us, it's mostly Spotify, but
many.
Apple podcasts,
Millions.
you're missing out.
Millions.
No.
I got a little...
Hundreds.
Hang on. I just posted something today. What song follows you at every show? Right?
That's similar to what we've been doing.
And
you're not going to like my answer.
You're not going to like Go Fish 1, Halley's Comet, and Big Black Furry Creatures from Mars.
I would swap with that person right now. That's
a tough follow.
No, that's great. If you're catching multiple big black furries, you're seeing amazing shows. That's a humble brag.
That's two of my like nightmares.
My dick only goes halfway to my knee.
These are it doesn't even get past your inner thigh crease.
Okay, but that did you call me Chris?
Crease.
Crease. Oh.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Shit.
Listen, sky
what is
fishing.
That, a 2-inch inseam?
Mushroom tip.
Oh.
Sky fishing, Rift and Ghost follows him. Or her.
Rift, great. Ghost, you can get too many ghosts.
You can definitely get too many ghosts.
Actually, I hate that I'm loving Ghost more since we've been doing this podcast. The evolution of Nick's taste in fish changes the more I hear more fish. And I didn't think I could listen to more fish.
I know, but you do. Argananza, I think it's Argananza.
Yeah.
Maze. And I said that's a good one to follow you. She said they said call me crazy, but I would trade it for something else. And anything, too much of anything isn't good.
Oh my God. Fish traders. Here's how you do it. Everybody gets 4 songs randomly assigned to you.
Are these cards?
Yeah, randomly assigned to you, and then you have to trade with other people to end up making your perfect half set.
Are they non-fungible?
Oh, they're fungible, baby.
Oh, they're fungible fishmans?
Oh, my God. Dude, that, by the way, Friday, I didn't think you... Sometimes I wonder, is Matt going to hit a home run, or is he just going to get on base? Dude, home run Friday with your ideas. I'm still thinking about some of them. And the non-fungible fishmans by Mike, I hope they do that.
I hope they do, too.
I wouldn't buy an NFT. I would buy one of Fishman.
Yeah, I would.
Own a little piece of the fish man. It's the fish man.
Own a little piece of the fish man?
Dude, I would buy a piece of the fish man. Who owns Fish's catalog, by the way? Fish?
Fish.
They ever sell it?
No. What, like...
Oh, we've never talked about that. What happens when Fish decides to sell their catalog?
How much said they're going to?
At some point,
why?
Somebody's going to sell their catalog.
Why? Don't be the Beatles.
Well, the Beatles sold really way too early.
Just a reminder, Paul McCartney won the Beatles, so just so we all know.
Hey, dude, that's my fucking take. What, are we stealing takes now?
We're stealing takes. So,
Trey's a dick!
Yeah, perfect. It's the best take I've ever had.
What's up, Whitey?
Well, they sold it way too early, and then Michael Jackson bought it.
I feel like Paul bought a lot of it back, no?
I don't know. Maybe he bought some of it back, but as Michael Jackson said, he's like, Paul was like, can I have some of these, please?
He's like, it's just business, Paul.
But if you look at what some of these people who have a much smaller catalog, Fish probably has one of the largest catalogs, period. They're going to get $1 billion for it, at least.
A billion.
$1 billion. I wouldn't be surprised if it was 2. They have their own radio station. Dude, I'm sick and tired of people telling me Phish is a fringe band. They have their own fucking XM radio station. There's only 100. They're 1%.
Is that a piece of somebody's glasses?
Yeah, piece of my glasses. I'm fucking pissed.
The fuck happened there?
You don't want to know.
Well, yeah, Phish is definitely not a fringe band any longer.
No.
Especially when they get into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Like, it seals the deal, guys.
Dude,
so.
mainstream. How do we get tickets to that?
They've been sending me things about it.
About getting a ticket?
Yeah.
Dude, why am I hearing about this on the pod? It's not like we don't talk to each other 24/7.
So yeah.
Oh, no, dude, I'm pissed.
I know you are.
Do we have to enter to win? Is it a random drawing?
I don't want to go to Ohio. But I would go to Ohio to go see Phish. You know how crazy that crowd's going to be, by the way?
I'm going to be like this the whole time. Dude. And then when Paige looks, just drop him one of these.
You know when Paige looks, you're going to be like,
no.
Do you be like, remember a couple of years ago when I sat outside your house with no pants?
I had underwear on.
Are you wearing pants today? All right.
Tell me that doesn't look like a cock.
Feel like a cock.
Oh, dude, that is the funniest thing ever. And Paul Rudd's face.
It's such a bad movie.
Such a great movie. And
Anchorman 2?
Oh, I never saw it. But Paul Rudd doesn't even see it coming. Like he's like, feel this, and then Paul Rudd's like, okay, and then he says it, and Paul Rudd just breaks.
Tell me that doesn't feel like a cock. Love that.
Speaking of breaking, you and I have a new segment for social media. And I think the people like it. And if they don't like it, I don't care because I love it.
Wait, what's the segment?
That's when we talk about if this podcast is for you.
Oh, yeah. It's not really a segment. It's more of a promo.
It's a social media segment.
It's a social media promo video.
It's a promo segment.
About watching Insuphishient.
I break. Matt gets me every time. The comic timing, classic.
Are we going to talk about Phish today?
I mean, all we've done is talk about Phish. Literally.
You don't want to talk about the Oscars last night?
Didn't watch it.
Yeah,
I love Conan O'Brien, though. Did I ever tell you my Conan story?
No. Did you meet him?
Yeah.
At a Phish show?
No. Does he like Phish?
Huge Phish fan.
Oh, Conan, let's go to a Phish show. That's a fucking show I'd watch.
Yep.
Anyway, I'm driving down Route 9 by Chestnut Hill Mall. You know the area.
Yeah, I know.
I'm going westbound. Okay. I got my younger brother who's like 4 or 5. He's in the back seat.
Oh, this is back in the day.
Back in the day, he's in his car seat. And I look out the window and I'm like, that dude is Conan O'Brien. So I jam on the brakes, pull over to the side of the road on a side street, put the car in park, leave my brother in the car. This is horrible. This is why.
That's fucky. I don't know if you want to be telling people this.
Statute of limitations, bro. Anyway,
okay.
I start chucking it down Route 9. And I'm like, Conan! He turns around and I'm like, hey, man, my best friend thinks you're awesome. Can I get your autograph for him?
That's what
I said. But it's true. I mean, Raj.
What did he do?
He wrote down fucking his autograph to Raj.
And this is kind of before he was even really huge.
This was, he may have had a talk show, but he wasn't a big talk show guy.
Yeah.
Anyway, Conan, you the man. I'll watch it. I heard it was funny.
He's like 7 foot tall.
Dude, he's great. And here's the other thing. I think with him, in retrospect, was Hank Azaria, and I didn't recognize him in the moment.
Was it?
I think so. I'm not even making that up. I really do think it was Hank. That guy is also pretty.
Do you know he went to Harvard?
I went to Harvard.
You didn't, and if you did, it was for a visit.
Well, no, my parents were going there, and I just sat outside the classroom.
And not only that, but he was a Lincoln buff. Did you know that? Not a Civil War buff, but a Lincoln buff.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, he I don't know if he wrote a thesis on it, but yeah, he like knows everything about him. That crazy?
It's amazing.
Phish, Sunday, 2/23/1997. Fillmore, and I can't. Can you say this?
Uffizi.
Corte Maggiore.
I don't even have it up.
Corte Maggiore, Italy.
What's the date of this again?
By the way, if you're if you're talking about Yem and its history, and then you're going to say that they're in Italy, but the guy that they were talking to was German, though they never made a reference to anything like that, you might not want to put this out.
Corte Maggiore.
Corte Maggiore.
Okay, this is a fucking great show. First show in Italy, sound check, jam, which is obvious, a jam, and then Funky Bitch with Carini. But to go back to what my friend Matt is saying, I love when I'm on TikTok and I see people giving bullshit information about fish that doesn't pretend like it's bullshit. We know this is bullshit.
Well, it's not that it's complete bullshit. It's
Ours
just that
them.
It's theirs. But it's not
it's complete
quite
bullshit.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. And this brings us to our next segment, correcting people who correct us. I'll let you set the stage.
Okay. So, I mean, we talked about it a little bit before, is that
Utah.
I posted the Utah November 2nd, 1998, when Fish covered Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Moon album. Now, I have always known that this was a last-minute thing, and the reason they did it is because a couple of days before, they had the Halloween show where they covered Velvet Underground, okay? And they knew, and this was something they did back in the 1.0 era, that if they knew that people were going to go and fill this show at a big show, whatever, maybe it was the venue, they knew people were going to come, whatever. A couple days later, they would put on a show, whatever, maybe it was a great set list, maybe it was Dark Side of the Moon, but it was called You Snooze, You Lose.
Okay, I don't know if that's what it's called, but Matt,
it is.
You're speaking truth to the people here, buddy. Okay, Fish knows when they put together their tour back in the day that this show right here has a high probability of low turnout.
Absolutely.
They were just in Las Vegas. This one's far away. The next one is in California. So they go, you know what? We're still going to do it because we fucking love the people of Utah. And then they had a tour manager, cousin of the band member. I'm not sure which one. Dude's name's Brad. Whatever, Brad's cool.
It's Trey's cousin.
And Brad goes, hey man, nobody's fucking here. Nobody came. Take it away.
You snooze, you lose.
And
we're gonna do Dark Side of the Moon.
Yes.
And it's not like, oh, wait a second. We were gonna play Dark Side of the Moon on Halloween, but whatever, we're now just going to switch it to Velvet Underground. No. So basically somebody came back and said that that's what had happened. And
see the anger on my face?
Yeah, it's garbage. It's garbage. I don't know where you got your fish information, man, but you're reading the wrong fucking book, motherfucker. You're not reading the book that Trey told us to read.
The book.
Yeah.
Or the podcast that Trey told you not to listen to.
Which is Insufficient.
Like, do not listen to these guys.
Yeah, exactly.
I would like to talk to Tom Marshall and his podcast because that's where I heard Brad, who gave the story about them playing Dark Side of the Moon. Learned it in 3 hours. Now,
3 hours.
That doesn't mean that Fish hasn't heard it 1,000 times. I've heard it 1,000 times. Matt and I can hum it, and we might do it later. But to learn it in 3 hours is pretty awesome. And then he followed it up by saying it also took them 3 hours to learn how to play Terrapin. And, you know, that just says a little bit of something.
I think it's still pretty impressive.
Something.
It's very impressive, not only that they learned it in 3 hours, but that they were able to play the pre-recorded entrances to like Money or Time.
Dude, Paige is always ready.
Like,
Paige is always ready. Yeah. He's like, you need samples? I got you.
Listen, I love it.
I guarantee you
I think they
that
did
if you live next door to Paige, there are cat samples being played round the clock. You ever do a Trey solo as a cat?
Like that?
Well, that's more like a baby, but yeah.
You do your cat Trey solo.
I can't do it on... I can't even... Like, right now, I can't even think of any Trey...
Next segment. Whoever gives us the... Okay, so... awful. Fucking awful. But that's the new segment. Whoever gives us the best cat Trey solo...
Trey cat solo.
Wins a non-fungible Fishman NFT.
But that's FISH/man, not the drummer from the band. We don't want to be sued. We don't.
We don't.
We would get to see Fishman in court, though, maybe, which would be cool.
You think he would look at us?
No.
I don't either.
He'd be like, that son of a bitch. You want to talk about my chops? He'll bring pork chops and just wing him at you the whole time.
Is he the type of, is he like, if he came to your door and rang the doorbell and
Is
you
he
like
ditching?
you looked out of the peephole, would you see him?
Matthew. It's wrong coffee
All
cup.
right, listen. 2/23/1997.
We got to blow through this. Thumbs up, thumbs down edition.
Set 1 Carini.
Thumbs up and a set 1 opener, Carini. I'm here for this. I've never seen it before.
Is it another 3-minute long Carini like the one the other day?
Yeah, sometimes things only last 3 minutes.
Axilla, but doesn't even say if it's a part 1, part 2. So I assume it's a part 1.
What's really interesting is Carini does seem to be about 20% of the time an opener to a set 1 or a set 2. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. Axilla into
It's only part 1.
Wait a second.
Because it would say part 2.
All things reconsidered must have been the last time they played this.
It's got to be close, and I still want to know why. It is the last time.
It is last time they played it.
Last time. That's why we chose this show. No, that's not true. Every Tuesday, we go Phish International. For
Stop
the rest
fucking
of the
around, Fish. Play All Things Reconsidered.
No.
They
never
call
played
me
again.
the sloth.
Italian spaghetti.
Love Me.
Is that the Elvis version?
I thought it was.
That's hot. Love me do.
It is. No, that's not it. It's Elvis.
I love you.
It's Elvis.
Always love me tender, love me true. That one?
Yep.
Nice.
Rift.
They've played that a lot, actually. Rift. Okay, if anybody is cursed by a rift, I'll trade you. What would you trade for a rift?
Number line.
No, you can't. It has to be of fucking value. You can't just win the trade. Nobody's fucking. Here's number line.
Thank you for admitting that. No value.
That's not true. But they have to be of equivalent value. Number line is a swap out for sample in a jar.
Okay. Fluffhead.
I will trade a Fluffhead for a Rift. That seems to be about the same.
I can't. Yeah, if Fluffhead was following me, I'd be really upset.
Dude, imagine.
That's a whole chunk of time being taken.
On tomorrow's episode, I will tell you how many times I've seen Fluffhead. The number will surprise you.
Frankenstein.
Meow, 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 meow.
David. That's what they do on stage. Meow, 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 meow. I would love that.
Meow, 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 meow. Dude, I'm here for this.
Meow, 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 meow.
International Tuesdays have taken a turn.
David Bowie.
Love it. This is a great David Bowie. This is kind of a crescendo for the 95 David Bowie time.
Yeah.
It's before they go cow funky. So good. Great David Bowie.
Set to opener, Daniel Saw the Stone.
And my balls.
That was the stone. Susie G.
Get some funk.
Maze.
Bup, bup, meow.
Meow, 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 meow.
Dude, thumbs up, all of this. All of this.
The Horse into Silent in the Morning.
Okay, so I did send you that clip. Everybody listening to this podcast right now has forgotten the amazing scripted guitar solo for Silent in the Morning. I mean, so good. So good.
Peaches and Regale.
Yeah. You have to play that in Italy.
I love that. I love that.
It's a law.
I'll always take a Peaches. Mike's song.
Okay, Peaches over Frankenstein. We've done this, and you take Peaches. I take Frankenstein. Sorry, bro.
Not even a fucking.
Sorry, bro.
Not even a. Nope. Mike's song, and then Why Don't We Do It in the Road?
So here's what's really funny.
That's awesome.
I don't like the term fish head, friends. But
I don't think anybody will be watching us, but why don't we do it in the road?
Why? Yeah, let's do it in the road.
I love that they played that.
We don't need to say it.
Hold your head up.
God damn it. That's just part of Why Don't We Do It in the Road.
It's interesting. Just hold your head up and then good times, bad times, and then done.
Done. But, dude, look at this fucking encore. This is an encore.
Billy Breeze Rocky Top? I'll take that shit.
Yep.
I'll take that shit all day.
Yeah. Billy Breeze all day.
Is that a bust started off? What?
No. They
Billy
played
Breeze?
it once last year.
Carini started off with a pre-recorded tape playing through the PA, but what were they playing?
By the way, there is somebody out there in social media land that just looks into the camera, then looks over and reads fish.net and then looks back at the camera. That's not useful.
Anybody could go to fish.net.
He's Matt. I'm Nick. We are insufficient.
Be nice.
Me?
Be nice. They follow us. Be nice.
They do?
And that's the clip I will be using.
Meow.
Meow, 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 meow.
Yeah, okay. Now here's the fucking funny part. For the rest of the day, you're just going to be meowing guitar solos. It's addictive. You can get really good at meowing a guitar solo.
So the wife calls him like, meow, meow, pussycat, meow.
Is that Mr. Rogers? That's so good.
Isn't it?